There's 99 lifted.
They fly in some of the UK's most dramatic landscapes.
Okay, the weather's starting to close in. I'm worried I can't get over the ridge. My escape option at the moment is to go up.
From high-rise city centres...
It's going to be bumpy, it's going to be turbulent, guys.
...to remote peaks battered by extreme weather.
The top looks to be in cloud. Can you confirm that's the case, Evan?
The crews of Yorkshire's 2 air ambulances risk their lives...
Gone unresponsive.
It's just gone unresponsive on us.
...to save yours.
There's potentially fatalities involved.
That car's a right mess.
Delivering intensive care by air.
It's not safe.
There's a lot of blood there. There's a lot of blood there.
No matter how critical the case.
This is the first time anything like this has ever happened.
We're circling a house fire.
However risky the place.
I'm going to get down there quickly.
He's got an almost complete amputation at the right knee. You're having a heart attack, okay? The heart is blocked. Let's get loaded and go.
Going to extraordinary lengths.
Hey, this from Medic 2 at the patient's side, however.
With humour.
You might get rest at week off if you're lucky.
What is it, Thursday?
Yeah.
And compassion.
OK, chick, we're just going to get you out, all right? Don't worry, we'll look after you, I promise.
This time on Helicopter ER.
Hi, guys.
An elderly cyclist is fighting for his life, and Dr. Steve must save him.
I'm quite concerned about this gentleman. His blood pressure at the moment is on the low side.
A painter and decorator plunges from his ladder.
He'd moved his own leg back into position, illustrated pain, yeah.
And a DIY enthusiast slices into his own wrist in a freak accident.
Here outside, we were overreaching. I think they took his bloody hand off.
It's a sunny weekend, and on the dispatch desk, there's a call from the team at the North Yorkshire base.
Go ahead, Sam.
I've got a job for you guys just southwest of York. Cyclist versus car, head injury, not responding.
Yeah, many thanks. Received that. We'll be mobile in 2.
An injured cyclist who's lost consciousness triggers an immediate scramble for the crew of Helimed 98. Racing to the scene with Dr. Steve are paramedics Rachel and Tyrone.
Was it? Southwest of York. It's a push bike hit by car, unresponsive.
Those harnesses, those are secure. MFP's easy. Yeah, exits required. LS from 98. We've lifted Nostell, route to York.
It's 20 miles to the cyclist who's been injured on a fast rural road. They'll be over the crash site in just over 8 minutes.
From what we understand, there's a person who's been riding a push bike, has been knocked off by a car. The reason we've been dispatched is because if they are unconscious with a head injury, it may be that they need an anaesthetic to protect their airway. And that's something that we as the critical care team can deliver at the roadside.
Fast roads with cars hitting cyclists, you know that the mechanism of trauma is going to be really significant. The best cycling gear in the world can't protect you from a car at dual carriageway speeds, really.
9-8, air desk.
On the dispatch desk, Sam has a grim update from the scene.
What's your message, Sam?
The patient's GS14, scalp wound with a big degloving injury to his legs.
Yeah, all copied, Sam. 2 minutes to run.
Their patient has multiple traumatic injuries.
But is it on this T-junction here with the top end?
The outskirts of the ancient city of York are soon in view.
Oh, yeah, visual. Yeah. We'll go by that green sign and see where the cycle tracks meet the road. We'll go there. There's a right widest bit in it.
Police have closed the road. Pilot Jeff can land his team directly on the tarmac.
I think you should be all right, Jeff. Yeah, you clear the hedge, so you should be clear the wires. Other than that, you are good to left.
Looking good. Tail's clear.
Good.
This is a busy bypass with a 60-mile-per-hour limit. Local paramedics attending the injured cyclist.
We've got this gentleman who's come, we believe, somewhere from over this side, but as you can see, the impact is very significant.
Yeah.
A car struck 87-year-old Robin Cooper's electric bike. He is seriously injured and drifting in and out of consciousness.
What would you get his pulse at manually? 65.
I'm not sure whether he's got an upper fracture as well as a deglove.
Yeah.
It's obviously quite hard to explain to see
Okay.
at the moment. So
Get
obviously
that
he
in
was
a
in the
box
fetal
splint if we
position.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, so we just obviously rolled him into neutral, but it's like control and stuff.
In the impact, all flesh has detached from the bone in Robin's lower leg, which is badly broken. It's a life-changing injury.
Hello, sweetheart. I'm Rachel. Has he been continually responding?
Yeah, it's been a bit. It's getting slower the longer we've sort of been here, but yeah, he's responding and he's not confused really.
Not confused, really. Okay. Right, I'll just have another listen to his chest.
Yeah,
Blood pressure 104/46. We'll get a binder on. We'll get some TXA in. Just move your arms a little bit there, buddy. That's it. So this chap had really low blood pressure. That can be a sign of bleeding, but there hadn't been much external bleeding, so it's likely the bleeding was internal. And just because you can't see the blood doesn't mean you still can't die from the consequence of that bleeding.
You're doing all right there, Robin? Can you still hear me? Just to cover him up. Yeah, good.
If we get the box on there, that's all in there. Good with that, we can do everything else. Yep, sound. TXA, perfect. Give that to you, Rach. So trickle it in.
They're giving him a drug called tranexamic acid to try to stem the bleeding.
I should borrow this hand, sweetheart.
100 milligrams in 1 ml.
Yep.
That's 221.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Yep.
Robin's worried daughter-in-law, Wendy, has rushed to the scene. He is a retired teacher and was cycling to a family barbecue when the accident happened.
So what we'll do is we're going to give him some drugs now, but we'll make sure you have a quick word with him just before you leave, okay? What was your name again, sorry?
Wendy.
Wendy.
Robin, Wendy's here. Your daughter-in-law.
Do you want a bag of fluid setting up at all?
No, we'll just head for the aircraft and go.
Find a strap and go, yeah?
Yep.
Robin is deteriorating fast. He urgently needs hospital care.
Are you allergic to anything, sweetheart?
Say that again, Robin.
You don't think so? Right, TXA's in. We're just going to negotiate getting this binder on.
Yeah.
The team are staying calm, but there's no time to lose. Their job now is to package Robin for a flight to hospital as quickly as possible.
Let's get this under the knees and slide it up then.
Dr. Steve suspects his pelvis may be broken.
Popping this round your hips, okay.
It can cause life-threatening hemorrhage, so they're quickly immobilising him with a pelvic binder.
I'm happy with that. So we'll go on the stretcher and then trundle down to the aircraft.
Just going to strap you on, sweetheart. That oxygen's just run out. Have we got another one to hand? Or... Awesome. We'll plug him onto that when we get him on the stretcher.
Ready to lift. Ready, brace, lift. Okay, on there. And...
Pop him back on this O2.
Yeah.
Robin cycles every day. He was offered a lift this morning, but opted to go on his bike instead. Now, the race is on to get him to the nearest major trauma centre in Leeds.
Yep, ready to be lift.
Engines both to fly. They are unguarded. Firm those harnesses. Close and secure.
Robin is hooked up to the helicopter's state-of-the-art monitoring equipment, but it could be a fraught 7-minute flight.
NS Paramedic 98, we've lifted scene and route to LGI. I'm quite concerned about this gentleman. He's been hit at quite a high speed. He's got previous medical history of previous heart attack and coronary artery bypass graft, so he's not going to tolerate low blood pressure well. For a gentleman of his age, he'll be used to a higher blood pressure, somewhere around the 140 systolic range, I suspect. The last blood pressure we got was around 100 systolic, so that's almost a third drop of his normal. When blood pressure drops, your organs don't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need in the bloodstream, and so that can cause organ failure.
Finally, the first signs Robin may be rallying.
He's trying to talk to us a minute.
Okay, that's good.
We got a bit of gauze or anything?
Just on.
Just to get his... It's just running into his eyes, I think that's what he's...
Everybody looked inside.
It's a relief to see the rooftop helipad at the Leeds General Infirmary.
Good to summit.
Roger.
NS Paramedic 98, landed LGI.
How are you doing, sweetheart? Not right, good. We've just arrived at LGI, sweetheart, okay? We're going to get you outside and get you out downstairs to doctors, okay?
The air ambulance team have brought Robin this far, but his injuries remain life-threatening.
You're doing really well, sweetheart, okay?
a full trauma team is standing by to take over his care. His condition is critical.
Okay, and the leg looks twisted, does it?
On the air desk, dispatcher James is talking to a man who's just dialed 999.
Could I hear him shouting in the background then? Was that him? Yeah, okay, he's in a lot of pain at the minute.
It's a mission for HeliMed 98 in North Yorkshire.
I've got a job for you. It's a chap who's fallen off a ladder. He's only fallen 6 foot, but it sounds like he might have a hip dislocation. He's in a lot of pain.
The patient is just 10 minutes flying time from base. Paramedics Andy and Kit are on the case.
We're going to have to head down to Whitby today. We've been told there's a man who's fallen off a ladder and he's got an injury to his hip. Apparently he's in very significant pain, and there's not an ambulance response for him at the moment, so we're going to be the first response to go and see what's going on and see how we can help. In this case though, it sounds like this chap's had quite a long fall from a ladder, so there might be a bit more significant injury involved, and we'll take a look when we get there.
The accident's happened at a house that's undergoing renovations.
We've got that building site to our right. It's the 12 o'clock building site. All right, okay. Yeah, and then that road leads all the way up to where the patient is. Right. So we will clear that dumper truck. Yep, clear. Thanks, it's fully down, you are clear. Down.
As we approached, you could hear the shouts and the screams. It was quite obvious that this chap was in quite a degree of discomfort.
The team's patient is a decorator who was painting the exterior of a house when he fell off his ladder.
How are you doing? You all right?
He's fallen 8 foot from this roof line onto this concrete step. We've got multiple fractures to the left leg.
Okay.
So we've got to...
Neil Frost landed on stone flags and shattered the bones in his leg.
Breathing's fine, abdo's fine, it's all this left leg.
Local paramedics have assessed him, but he's going to need the sort of pain-killing drugs only carried by the Air Ambulance.
What's your name?
Neil.
Neil, I'm Kit, nice to meet you. I'm with Andy here too. So what we need to do is pop a little drip in, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Get you some good painkillers, and then we'll get you out of here and off to hospital. Have a look what you've done. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Cracking. So what were you doing? Were you stood at the top there, were you?
Yeah.
Neil's boss heard his cries and ran to help.
Coming down on that side of the roof, which is about 6 foot, 7 foot high, and I was walking around the corner, I heard this scream, and I shot round, and there he was on the floor. He was straight in pain, yeah. Apparently he'd moved his own leg back into position that had already created a bit of a curve on it. Oh, poor lad. Blimey. Simplest accident like that, it happens. 35 years, not a problem.
Andy's updating base.
It looks like an isolated femur, but possibly plus or minus a pelvis. So we're just getting some analgesia and going to get him on the board.
Thank you.
If Neil's pelvis is broken, it could cause life-threatening internal bleeding. Neil's in agony, but he must be immobilised for his own good.
So what we'll do, Neil, if it's all right, we'll start with a little bit of morphine and see if we can get the pain under control that way.
Yeah.
If we need to, we can give you something a bit stronger. Hopefully, when we get you laid flat, you've got a bit of support. Hopefully, it'll take the edge off as well. Okay, and then we'll get you more comfortable.
He's fallen in a tight spot. Even with plenty of drugs on board, manoeuvring him out of it will be difficult for the team and excruciating for Neil.
And we know we keep repeating ourselves, but the longer we take, the safer it is for you.
That's fine.
We all start rushing, we all go down the steps in a big heap. Yeah. We're all a bit screwed, aren't we?
Are we looking at coming down at first?
Yeah, I think so.
We've made enough space on this top step now if we can reposition.
All right, then we'll give you a couple of seconds. What we'll get you to do, I know it's making your mouth a bit dry, Neil, but if we can get you to take this before we move you, okay, it'll take the edge off.
Brilliant. Right, let your good leg go down.
As they move him, new injuries come to light.
I think this knee is injured as well. Yeah, that looks deformed. I'm worried about the hip. It might be better to avoid traction. See if we can get it flat.
We may as well move to So, slide him to you. We're about there.
Sorry, Neil, we're off now.
Just take him away. Brilliant. Well done.
Just lift a bit.
All right, Neil.
Definitely mid-shaft, isn't it? Yeah.
Once he's in the ambulance, they can examine their patient more fully. The team would usually use traction to pull a broken leg straight, but in Neil's case, that would worsen his hip and pelvis injuries.
So what we'll do is put it underneath, right the way as high as it'll go. Sorry, Neil. Neil, if I pull your leg slightly, does that make it any better? Yeah. Sorry, Neil. How does it all go? Just there, yeah. No, sorry.
It was a difficult situation to deal with. His level of distress and the amount of pain he was in can at times hamper the work that we're trying to do to get the leg straight and relieve a lot of his pain.
Oh, God.
It can be difficult at times.
The fractured bones are moving and it's agony for Neil. A vacuum splint to immobilise his leg will help. Neil's off to Leeds General Infirmary by road. He will probably need surgery. It's been a difficult case for the team too.
He was in quite an awkward spot where his fallen has just been in the sort of porch area, so we couldn't straighten him out very easily, and, you know, wiggling the scoop in to actually get him out was quite tricky.
Their patient has just become a statistic. More than 500 people a year are injured after falling from a ladder. Today's accident may have long-lasting consequences for Neil.
Right, so above 1,000 feet then, right near the Leeds airspace, so that's all good.
1,500 feet up over West Yorkshire, Helimed 98 is heading to base.
98, desk ready for a grid.
When dispatcher Matty radios through with an emergency.
Yeah, pass your message. Yeah, mate, it's Sierra Echo 18127.
That job is the entry slip road onto the M606. The fire service have just got on scene and said the patient's got a pulse rate of 170. That's 170.
Described as having a head injury. There's a paramedic crew who's 14 minutes out. You're going to be first on scene, I think. Yeah, all received.
A car and a truck have crashed on the motorway. The crew are diverting to Bradford.
Oh, right, in the middle of the motorway. Okay.
Wow, carriageway, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's a big field to the north of the roundabout, but then it's trying to get across to where we need to be.
Paramedics Gav and Andy are just 2 minutes away.
We're going to be going over some 200-footers. By this time, I'm only worried about obstacles when we get there, to be honest.
Motorways are statistically the safest roads in Britain, but when crashes happen, they can be devastating.
Fast-moving car on the motorway, there's potential for quite a high degree of injuries. All we know at the moment is that the patient's got a head injury. We're not really entirely sure what we're going to find until we actually get there.
So we're looking for fire brigade if we can on this. I'm thinking it's going to be down on the left where that standing traffic is. You see about the 11 o'clock down there? Yeah. It's plotted here. Hang on. Right underneath us now. Oh yeah, got you, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, there's a field right next to us there, look.
Okay, lovely. Anything in that field, mate, you can see?
No, nothing, no. It's just the street lights either side, but you've nothing running through the field.
Right, because of the lack of wind then, I'll go away from the wires, I'll pull the wires in.
Oh yeah, the car upside down there, look, you can see.
I've got it.
Desk with visual scene, just looking to land.
The car has overturned onto its roof, and there's no sign of the driver. They could be trapped inside.
Right, it's going to bring the tail left a little bit, mate.
Roger. No wires
all clear to this side, mate, all clear. Yeah, okay.
Pilot Owen is landing as close as he can to the crash site. The team will be the first paramedics on scene.
That's all good. It's a little bit left wing low, but that's good to take off like that.
Helimed 98 is touching down beside a motorway crash site. A car has overturned after colliding with a truck.
The one skid, I've got the trim button in. 2 skids.
Just as Owen brings Gav and Andy into land, a ground ambulance also arrives.
Go out to the left, please, mate. Left, yep. Roger. Huddersfield, London.
Emergency crews are tending to the driver who's dragged herself free from her overturned car.
Hi guys.
How are we doing, you alright?
Alright, thanks. Hello.
We think we've been going about 35 miles an hour. We've got over there. We are in drink.
122, right?
A police breathalyzer test shows the driver is more than 3 times over the drink-drive limit.
How have you ended up upside down, can you remember?
My back wheel hit his wheel.
Your back wheel hit his wheel and he spun you and flipped you upside down?
Yeah.
OK. And can you remember immediately afterwards? Have you got out of the car yourself?
I scrambled out of it, yeah.
You scrambled out of the side of the car? Okie doke. Have you been unconscious at any point?
Almost none.
OK.
The woman appears uninjured, but it was a significant crash, and Andy's not convinced.
Have you been up and walking?
I've walked through my house.
And walked? Yeah. Okie doke. Should we get you onto the back of the ambulance, just so we got somewhere a bit quieter and a bit easier to assess you? OK, and then we'll work out where we're going and what we're doing. All right, love. Do you want me to give you a hand up?
The driver is unsteady on her feet, but Andy doesn't know if it's caused by the drink or any hidden injuries.
Gav, I don't know if you... Could you just see if there's one at Wagon Drivers about?
Yeah.
And just confirm speed. It said 30, 35 mile an hour to me.
OK, has he come into contact with the lorry, though?
Is it back wheel or back wheel? Back wheel or front wheel? I'm just going to shut the doors, all right? Right. Because you've had a bump to head, I just want to confirm everything, all right? And just make sure you're not misremembering. All right.
While Andy checks her over, Gav will try to find out more about the mechanism of injury, what happened in the accident, and what injuries are likely as a result.
Do you have any idea how fast she was going? Do we think?
She was held up by a National Express bus, so I would...
Can't be going too fast then.
We'll be under 56 miles an hour. Yeah.
She said about 30, 35, but...
Yeah, from the point of collision, she hasn't travelled a long way, so I'd say some 50 at least.
Yeah.
Just do me a favour, just lift your left leg up. That's it, that's fine, then your right leg. Cool, okie doke. Some of the signs of people being under the influence are also very similar to signs of head injuries. So we have to exercise a great degree of caution and be quite meticulous when we assess drunk patients to make sure that we're not missing any head injuries or any other injuries. What's that car look like? Does that car look all right, Ed?
All right.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. Are you guys all right just doing an assessment?
Well, what's happened is she's been behind a coach. Coach can only do a maximum of 56.
Yeah.
So that whether it was even doing that. And then obviously she's cutting in front of the wagon, which has hit her back wheels. Spun her and flipped her.
Andy is concerned the woman has hidden impact injuries. She's overturned and the roof is crumpled.
I mean, if you look under there, there's no intrusion really. I mean, yeah, you can see it's all intact in there. I mean, the roof's coming a little bit, but it's below the line of the headrest, so it's not going to affect her head.
Every year, over 6,000 people are killed or injured in drink-drive accidents on British roads. This driver had been drinking until the early hours of the morning.
Last drink at 4:30.
That just goes to show, doesn't it, how long it stays in your system? 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 4 times the limit.
If someone's had a heavy night drinking, the alcohol will still be in the system and can be up to 24, 36 hours later, and it'll still be at that point impairing the judgment and impairing the decisions that they make.
Andy wants the woman to be checked over in hospital.
We're going to go to Leeds. The crew are going to take her. She maybe wants a scan just to make sure that everything's OK, but I'll leave that decision up to the hospital. Everything else seems OK though, so I think she's been quite lucky really.
Thankfully, the lorry driver wasn't injured in the collision, and the woman's life was saved by anti-roll bars and crumple zones.
The good news is she's talking and alert and able to recall what's happened. After incidents like this, we've got to be extremely calm and talk to them very gently and almost try and tease information out of them at times to help them sort of remain calm and not make anything worse. She's obviously blown over the limit with the police, and it just shows that a few drinks the night before can still be in the system the next day, and it takes sometimes up to 24, 36 hours before alcohol's completely cleared the system.
She'll soon be heading to the Leeds General Infirmary for scans to determine the full extent of her injuries. Once she's recovered, she'll face difficult questions from police and a likely prosecution. The scenic port of Whitby is one of Yorkshire's busiest and most remote holiday destinations. As well as being popular with tourists, it's also home to 14,000 people. And being an hour's drive from the nearest major trauma centre, having the air ambulance on hand is a lifeline.
Do you want to go to Whitby? Yeah. Be heading up and I'll get there. This bloke, this old bloke's falling on steps and he says he's cut his wrist. And he's really panicking.
Dispatcher Pete is sending Helimed 98 60 miles to the man's aid. He is bleeding heavily after a DIY accident.
Going round the back.
Paramedics Andy and Sammy are on the case.
Engines both to fly.
Flight engaged.
Close and secure in the rear.
Close secure from left.
They all clear, good.
Yeah, go left.
Lifted nozzle routing to the Whitby area.
I've got a grid if you want it.
Go for it.
November Zulu.
Yeah.
868.
868, yep.
070.
Cheers, mate. So it's just on the upper edge of the filing nails.
They're speeding across the North York moors. People living in the area pay a high price for its popularity. Roads are often gridlocked, making it slow going for ground ambulances, and their patient may have life-threatening blood loss.
Yeah. Oh, I see the DCA.
But today, it looks like one has just arrived, and Pilot Owen is nearly there.
NS98, visual see. What's this here? This is school.
School, it's okay. I'll just extend a little bit then. Got a fabricated building on my side, which I'll probably go over. Loads of kids against the window, so they haven't got an audience. Tail's good there.
Yep.
One skid, two skids.
The school they've just landed in greets them.
I'm going to an address over here, so is that the best way back out? And are the gates undone in case you wanted to drive a land ambulance onto your football pitch? That would be great. Okie dokie. I'll update, see what he says.
Andy radios through to the ground paramedics in case the man needs an immediate flight to hospital.
Yeah, mate, we're in the school down the road. I take it you guys are not in a position to move this patient?
Negative at the moment. It's the last pressure before the last one, 75 over 40. So I'd rather keep him as flat as we can.
Yeah, Roger, we'll make us way around, mate. We'll bring round our equipment, mate. We'll come round and we'll assess the patient with you guys in a few minutes, so.
There's no time to waste. The man's blood pressure is now dangerously low. He's at risk of going into shock.
You all right? Keith was doing some work, fallen over, cut wrist, quite a lot of damage. He's had oxygen, he's had fluid, he's had some TXA as well.
Hey up, Keith.
No.
My name's Sammy.
Hello, how are you?
I'm one of them paramedics.
Yeah, so initially 88 over 61.
Yeah.
Then did drop to 73 over 53.
Right, so which way is his fingers? That way? So it's actually underside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just show my mate.
Yeah. He does collect for the air ambulance, so...
Oh, awesome.
Keith Thompson is pale and clammy. He was doing some DIY for his daughter when he fell and lacerated his wrist on a sharp cooker hood.
Came up a set of steps, had 1 foot on there, one on the set of steps.
Yeah.
Came off sideways, overreaching.
Yeah.
And I put it...
Keep that arm still, yeah, tell me about it.
Towel that fits up there.
Oh, OK, it's caught it, hasn't it?
No,
it's taken the front bit off.
It took my bloody hand off.
Keith has sliced straight through several veins and tendons. The local paramedics have stemmed the bleeding, but he's lost a lot of blood.
Let me have a feel of this pulse then. That's bob on that.
Is it?
Are you normally fit and well, Keith?
Well, apart from being overweight, yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Can you feel me touching you there?
Yeah.
Keith is no longer in danger of bleeding out, but this accident may have left him with permanent nerve damage.
I'm loving this. Love it. Is there anybody else in the house?
No.
Is there going to be anybody else in the house?
Somebody coming back, my daughter.
Your daughter.
Keith's daughter Emma was out when the accident happened. She's returned to ambulances outside the house and she's worried.
Is this your Pa? Has he been sorting out your kitchen? Yeah. Are you okay, first of all? Pa is okay. He has a wrist injury. So the blood and everything looks worse than it is. It's all controlled. Yeah. We're just doing an assessment and deciding where we're going to take him.
Hello.
Have a sit down now, buddy. Oh, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm taking the screwdriver out your pocket. You nearly did me a damage. How do you feel now?
Grim.
Grim.
It was the last bit and all. I thought, oh, just no.
It's always the last bit, buddy. It's always the last
I
bit.
didn't break it anyway.
He was replacing a cooker hood in my kitchen, doing some DIY for me. He's obviously severed his wrist or put his wrist across, so it's just been a bit of an accident. But he thinks he's still very young and he can do everything at the same speed.
So he's had the whole bag, so that's a full litre, isn't it?
Intravenous fluids are improving Keith's blood pressure.
How much is it hurting you?
A lot.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what number are you at now, buddy?
7.
A 7? Well, let's relax then, eh?
Sammy, you say he's got good CSM fingers.
Well, they are covered in blood, but
Covered in blood, but he's got full sensation, all
5
fingers.
digits.
I'm thinking James Cook.
I'm thinking
because
we'll
if he has
just
to have
take him.
ongoing treatment, it's
And then
we
we're
just
not faffing and we're
yeah.
going to the right place first time. How does that sound to you, Keith?
James Cook's found out, mate.
Yeah, fab. Is that all right for you?
Me and Frank will bring stretcher up, and I'll let Pete know. All right. He looked pale, clammy, signs of shock, blood loss. He's got a nasty laceration to his wrist, but these guys have done a good job. They've stopped the bleeding, and the patient's come to a little bit. His blood pressure's come up, his heart rate's good. He's conversing with us, having a bit of a laugh. He does need something doing with his wrist. So he's going to go to the major trauma centre at James Cook, just in case he needs any sort of vascular operation of such.
Right then, buddy.
It's decided that now Keith is stable, it's safe to drive him to hospital, freeing the helicopter for a more urgent case.
We've got gas and air that we can give you. We've got a bit of morphine if need be. I mean, look at that. That's a beautiful piece of treatment, that.
He's been lucky today. If it wasn't for the quick response of paramedics, the accident could have ended very differently.
Don't panic, all right? You need to look after yourself.
With Keith about to set off for the hospital and surgery, the air ambulance team will return to base.
Oh, motorbike v car.
When the siren sounds at Air Ambulance HQ, the team are always ready.
Sounds like he's got an abdominal injury.
Paramedics Andy and Steve are straight out of the door. A motorcycle and a car have crashed.
I'll do rotating. Yeah. Where was the job, Andy? Just at the north of Malton, mate. Yeah.
Paramedic crew allocated this incident. We've got an ETA of 30 minutes over.
Helimed 98 will take just 15 minutes, half the time of the allocated ground ambulance.
We reports for 55-year-old gentleman that's come in collision with the car. Typical injuries for this type of patient can be chest injuries, abdo, pelvis or broken femurs. So we've got reports of some abdominal injuries for this patient, but he's going to need a thorough assessment. We can give advanced analgesia, possible blood if his blood pressure's low. And we've just spoken to the desk to see which is the nearest trauma centre, which would be James Cook or Hull. There is a DC en route, an ambulance, but it's 30 minutes away. So obviously we're going to be there a lot quicker, so the helicopter's going to come into its own, and that again will be the case. If we need to fly to a trauma centre, we'll get there a lot quicker than we will by road.
The accident happened on a major route to the Yorkshire coast.
It should be right on the main road, it should be. Yeah. The Eden camp's right on the roundabout, isn't it? Yeah, on the junction.
Big roundabout on the A64 coming in the left.
Pilot JB is searching for a safe place to land, close to the crash site.
So we've got wires coming in going left to right, two sets, big ones and small ones. And yeah, there's the incident there, lots of traffic tailing back. So you're looking at this field down here, Andy? Yeah, we'll go for that. Is there a gate? There, we'll go near the gate.
Yeah, the gate there, we can go out there, and then out onto the main road.
You're cleared out.
Steve and Andy are the first paramedics to arrive.
Hello. What's this young man's name? What's his Damien? Damien. You open your eyes. Hello, my name's Steve. This is Andy next to me. We're just going to keep you as you are for a second. Just tell us briefly what's happened.
I rode into the back of a car in front just to get over the roundabout.
Okay. Damien, how fast were you going?
Oh.
Roughly?
Probably about 34, 5 miles.
Okay. Initially, Damien, where's most pain at the moment in time?
Stomach, abdomen, chest.
Okay. Right, so what we need to do is we'll get your helmet off first. I need to help us get that off. And then we need to probably get rid of most of this clothing and have a good assessment of you. Does that sound like a plan? Nice and still.
Yeah.
50-year-old Damien Galloway was thrown into the air in the impact and landed on his back on the verge.
Just keep that head as you are, Damien.
Steve's concerned about possible spinal injuries.
Any pain in the back of your neck when I'm touching here?
No.
No, good.
Just keep that head nice and still, Potter. Then we're going to start cutting some clothing, all right?
Damien hit the rear of a Dutch tourist car, which braked hard when another car pulled out in front of it.
Was you knocked out at all? No, so fully conscious all the way through? Yes. All right, Damien, just normal breaths in and out for me. Nice and slow. That's good. Breathe in. Is that painful when you're taking breaths there?
Yes.
Any pain when I'm pressing there?
It feels okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to move down to your tummy. Nothing around there?
There.
So down in this is lower quadrant down here. Okay. Can you straighten this leg for me, Damien? Any pain when you did that?
I just feel it in my lower abdomen, that's the point.
In this area here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. 46 jeans next, Damien. And then we're going to get you covered up, young man, all right?
Sorry, buddy. Hey, they've done my job though, haven't they? Hey.
The important thing is, Damien, you've had the right gear on, haven't you? It's protected you, that's the main thing.
Damien's abdomen is very tender. He could be bleeding internally.
So, Damien, we've had a good look. Apart from this down here, you've got no pain anywhere else. Just this lower part of your abdomen.
Sharp scratch, buddy.
Okay.
Ah, no. There you go, it's done.
Andy's giving him morphine.
How young are you, Damien?
Sorry?
How young are you?
50.
50, 50.
Okay, in a couple of weeks. Hey, nice story to tell though, eh?
An off-duty police officer stopped to help and has stayed by his side throughout.
Just give my hands a good squeeze, Damien. Good.
Oh, look at that, big and strong that.
And on that one, give me fingers a squeeze. And you've had no sort of funny sensations down your legs, no pins and needles, no numbness, nothing like that?
No.
No, okay.
Damien's a professional tennis coach. Major injuries will be devastating for him.
Did you go straight over the handlebars, Damien?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
So this gentleman's been coming down the road behind us. As you can see, he's hit the car that was standing. This gentleman's been doing about 35 miles per hour. He's complaining of some lower abdomen pain, which is probably as he's gone over his handlebars. Everything else is fine. His observations are good. His main things we're concerned about with these is chest and leg injuries, which are all okay. So I think he's just going to go to the local ED from here to be checked by a doctor. Right, Damien, so what we're going to do now is we've got a board that's going to be split in half, so we're going to get that underneath you. And probably get rid of the most of this clothing as well. Get you up onto there. We're going to keep your head still for now, okay? And get you onto the back of the ambulance. So we're going to do the work, Damien, okay? You stay nice and still. Everyone ready? And we're going to go on, roll. Ready, steady, roll.
In 34 years of biking, this is the first time Damien's had an accident. His full biking safety gear may have saved his life today.
Okay, on lift. Ready, steady, lift.
He'll go to Scarborough Hospital by road.
He remembers everything. He said a little bit of chest pain initially, but he said that relieved once we got all his leathers and stuff off. So the only time he sort of grimaced is that lower abdo down
right
here.
Side.
Chest I've listened to is good. He's had a great trace on his SpO2, so that's a good.
Lovely.
Pelvis good, all his long bones seem intact. I've left his helmet here, there's no damage to there.
That's fine, mate. I'll just run some IV, paracetamol and maybe see how that goes and get morphine.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll leave you to it. You got everything else on you. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Damien. Take care, buddy.
His injuries are potentially serious, and he could face a long recovery.
Hello, sweetheart. I'm Rachel.
Hospital doctors found 87-year-old Robin Cooper broke his back and suffered serious head, leg and arm injuries when he was knocked off his bike by a car.
So we'll go on the stretcher and then trundle down to the aircraft.
The retired teacher was put on life support in intensive care, but never regained consciousness. He sadly died 2 days later with his family around him. The car driver was found not to be at fault.
I'm going to give you a hand up.
The driver of the car which clipped a lorry and overturned on a motorway near Bradford was found guilty of drink driving. Fined £215 and banned from driving for 18 months.
Illustrated pain, yeah.
Painter and decorator Neil Frost spent 5 nights in hospital after breaking his leg when he fell 10 feet off a ladder at work. Surgeons repaired his broken thigh bone with a metal rod. It was a painful recovery, but after 7 months, Neil was able to return to work.
Yeah, see him off the centre steps.
Keith Thompson underwent surgery to his arm after falling whilst fitting a sharp cooker hood in his daughter's home.
I put a new fan in, I got that working, finished the decoration, I'd put all new ceiling lights in, all 9 yards. And all of a sudden, clattered the floor, thumped my head on the deck and thought, ooh, that hurt. Looked down and I thought, oh, geez. And I staggered to my feet and I knew I was in trouble.
72-year-old Keith had sliced through 7 of the tendons in his arm, as well as major blood vessels. He battled to stem the bleeding after calling 999.
It really wanted a tourniquet sticking on it, up the top of the arm. I knew what it wanted, but doing what it wanted, and being able to do what and executing it, when you're one-handed and your blood's literally flowing out of you. And I could see I'm not being melodramatic, I could actually see my life dripping away in front of me.
Keith made a good recovery. The accident permanently affected his arm, although he is still active and helps out at his local community club.
The hand won't work in the way it used to work. You just got to get used to it. And I know there's things what doing around our house, but it grieves me. I might have to get somebody in to do it, which is like... And I've never paid anybody to do anything like that. So at the moment, you know, I'm quite good on Hoover and tidying up. We're toying with getting a gardener now, which, I mean, it's my favourite hobby. Not gardening. That's a bonus ball, isn't it?
Damien, we're just going to keep you as you are for a second. Just tell us briefly what's happened.
Doctors found professional tennis coach Damien Galloway broke 5 ribs and suffered severe bruising when his motorbike crashed into a car at a roundabout.
Well, in the seconds before it happened, I realised that there was going to be an impact. I was thrown clear onto the curb, and the first thing I remember thinking is that I'd possibly broken my back, because the pain seemed to be coming from there.
He's grateful to the Good Samaritan who stopped to help and stayed by his side throughout.
He was an off-duty police officer with his children going off to Whitby for a nice day at the seaside. It was very calming and very relaxing, and I'm greatly indebted and feel very fortunate that he was there.
Damien spent 3 painful months recovering. The full biking gear he was wearing may have saved his life.
Every time I go out now, I think I'm going to, I'm just going down to the shops, but I make myself put it all on. And sometimes you think, well, what's going to happen? But I'm aware that a lot of accidents occur within a few miles of where you live, because you tend to know the roads and you tend to ride faster. So I would just say, take the extra time and prepare properly. I think I'm a safer, better motorcyclist now.